And here we go. Stream health looks good. All green from here so far. Let's do... Alright. Stream is now maybe running? Let's see what's going on. My channel. Okay. I'm going live. Alright. Okay. Got a cat on my lap. Here we go. Stream time. Okay, post. Alright, so we're up and running. And hey Cat, hey Red Star, hey Helen, hey Miss Mojo, hey Monet. Glad everybody's here. This is a cat. Hey Bernice, hey Marie McThis is my cat. Yeah, that's a good buddy of mine. I hope everyone's Christmas aftermath has been enjoyable. Welcome, Monet's sister, whatever your name may be. I hope that you're not going to be too bored, because it's going to be a pretty low profile situation today. Hey, Amada. I think you've been sitting on my lap a lot lately, bud. She says I hate it when you do that. So, just got a couple things to open up today. It'll probably be a pretty quick one. I can imagine this one being a half an hour. Hey, Ippity. I just want to wait for a couple more people to get here. What did I do today? Oh, here's the thing that happened. So, a few of you may have noticed that I tried to stream on Twitch. I was trying to play Wolfenstein First. What's it called? Wolfenstein: The New Order or something. And my computer was just like not having it. Like as soon as the game started running, it was like it just chugging. Literally, the sound was cut up into fractions, and it was bad. So basically my computer crashed, and then only minutes later the power went out in my apartment. I think somebody hit a phone pole. My computer turned off, and only for a minute. It only turned off for a second, and then when it restarted, the monitors were not turning on. So I think my video card's fried. This will have been like the third power surge that has destroyed at least one computer component in this apartment. So now I have to diagnose exactly how much has been destroyed in my computer. So the laptop still works. I'll probably be operating specifically off of this for a while. And luckily I have an extra video card to at least see if that is going to fix it. I hope it does, because if I've lost all three of those hard drives, I'm going to be real mad. Real super fucking mad. So, that's, yeah. I don't know. The next adventure. Hey, Karen. Hey, Carla. Hey, Mika. And that I'll be updating you guys on that thing over the next couple, probably months. Who knows? Who knows how long it's going to take to fix this? It seems like every time I take a step forward, I take 2 steps back. So I'm hoping to get the power situation figured out, because losing a computer every couple of months is not acceptable, budget-wise or any ways. So, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll talk to I guess tomorrow's Sunday. Monday I'll call the building management and be like, hey, guess what? You owe me a couple $100 for fucking another computer that your irresponsibly wired departments have not been able to protect me against. So that is bullshit times 2. Yeah, Carla was there last night. She saw that I streamed just fine for a while. And then, guess what? Everything's bad. Terrible. Awful. Kristen, I'm glad you're here and you're not underwater. If I'm not... I think I'm correct in saying that Zio and Kristen are going to be streaming tonight, right? At, what, 9? 9 p.m.? Let me know. Let everybody know when you're streaming and whose channel you're streaming on and how that's going to work. Yeah, I was listening to it, Candace, last night, and I was hoping to raise my volume and lower the game volume a little bit so that it would be a little more background. The game would be a little bit more of a background thing. Hey, Vincent, good to see you. If I recall correctly, I think I enjoyed your company last time you were here. Vincent, whatever you see sending twice, I don't see it sending twice. I only see it sending once. So, when you see shit sending twice, don't even worry about it. That happened. My modem power surge just completely killed it. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for a replacement. Don't worry about the sending twice. People understand. It's one of those internet things that we'll never understand. Yeah, Red Star, Surge Protector is a godsend. If the outlets that you're plugging the Surge Protectors in have a ground in them. Unfortunately, that's not the case here, where the Surge Protector allows any power surges to travel into the ground wire through the wall and into the ground. When you don't have that third prong in the plug that you're plugging into in the wall, what happens is that no matter how well your surge protector, or how expensive or high-tech it is, there's nowhere for that extra power to go. And so it cannot insure you against surges. So I'm shit out of luck on that front because this building was made before, like, 1975. So, sorry, everybody. Kristen would never show her face on camera. I want to see her. Kristen, are you sure you can arrange that big interview with Larry King? Kristen, let me see your beautiful face. Oh, Kristen, I thought you were going to do an unboxing tonight. Oh, well. Well, if you don't want to, I'm not going to try to make you. Okay. Time for them to update that building. Yeah, I know, right? They actually did install one grounded outlet behind my fridge. And if you noticed on my wish list, there is a 75-foot extension cord that's going to be running from my kitchen to the floor, around, up the door frame, out, around, all the way back up another door frame, and then back down, and then along the floor again, so that my computer surge protector can be plugged into a grounded outlet that'll be entirely across the apartment. Yeah. Nothing is grounded, including the plugs in my kitchen, which are a fire hazard. So, if anybody has any interesting information on how to contact the housing authority in Los Angeles, please let me know. Think you have a grounding option in the outlets that requirements for maintaining building codes? Nope. Nope, absolutely not. Not even after the new company took over building management a couple of years ago. Yeah. Ippity, you know what I'm talking about. This happens a lot in New England with, like, houses that were built in, like, 1930. Like, they have, like, just, like, exposed copper wiring in the walls because, like, back then it was like, just build it. It's fine. We're all just trying to make our way through the Depression or whatever. Hey, Kat, what's up with you? Oh, you just wanted to turn around a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so let's open a package. We got 2 from the P.O. box. I think both of them were already there on Friday, Thursday. Both of them were there on Thursday, and I failed to get there on time. So, now we have 2 for today. The first one is a big squishy. Oh, Kristen, you know what I'm talking about. Looks like there's a website for Los Angeles Housing Authority with a phone. Well, yeah, there's a phone number, but I'll give them a call, because this is going to have to be one of those things where I'm just like, alright, so I'm going to sue you now. Fix my fucking apartment, assholes. Like, man, I don't even know. I don't know how to. So this is the one. It's from MX Accessories Zhejiang Feng Huan Guan Boan Shenzhen Guangdong China 518101. So it's a. Oh, don't be mad at me now. Tonight I also did a test run with Rabbit, and you do not have to have Netflix to join. We have to rewire our picture. Yeah, I mean the guy did it. The one that is behind the fridge that he just put in was a 10-minute job. He just did it a week ago. He did this past week, so. What am I looking at here? Sorry, bud. Just gave the cat a little tap. Alright, so in this bag, what we have is an emoji. Try and guess which emoji it is. I'm just saying, plate glass windows everywhere. Let you guys know. May do one later tonight. Just depends on this tornado weather. Okay. So the first package had this in it. It's a poop. What do you think about this poop, buddy? What do you think? What's it smell like? A poop? Does it smell like that? You mad at it? Are you mad at the poop? She doesn't particularly like this poop. The poop is looking at you. She's like, well, I'm not getting up, that's for sure. Oh, boy. So yeah, these poops are apparently pretty popular. Just Cosmic Cupcake was just showing me she has one. Yeah, so that's a poop. Is this who's this from? Is anyone here gonna take responsibility for this? Celebrity status. What counts as someone sending you shit? Okay. At least it's smiling. It is Marie McPlingen. Hey Bunny, how's it going? So that's a poop. That is check off my bucket list. Alright, next one up. Looks like this is from Helen. Pretty big flat mail package, which is crazy because it's from North Carolina. Okay, so it's not from it's not from the UK originally. Helen ordered something and it came in from North Carolina. Alright, cat. I'm going to try to open this up as far away from you as possible. Because I don't want the knife near the cat. You're too soft to be near the sharp things. Ooh, it seems like I can get rid of you right now. Let's see, I'm going to block you. Then I'm going to remove that. There you go. People follow me on Insta. Bunny, don't do that here. Oh, hi Elizabeth. Bye Elizabeth. Bunny, you're being a little weird right now. You're stepping pretty close to me. At least putting you in timeout. I feel like you're not. You're taking advantage of me being nice to you. Let's see. Alright. This package, I don't know if Helen ordered it to have this much tape on it, but it does. It's got a lot of tape on it. I know, Kristen. I know it's not you. Yeah, Mika, Helen changed her picture a while ago. What is this? Oh, man. Come on. So this is... Alright. Just a ton of tape on here. So this is, looks to be a board game of some kind. Helen has sent the Living Dead Dolls game. Take a treacherous trip through the land of the Living Dead Dolls. Rage past Hades Hill and Sanguine Falls around Carrion Corner, and into the Mortal Coil. Cast a spell to freeze your opponents. Summon your evil twin to attack your foes. Collect as many souls as you can. You'll need them to buy your way out of all manner of torture. Your goal: get to the mausoleum first, or die trying. So, fairly macabre. It doesn't... Looks like it might be previously owned. Whew. It's got a ton of fake money on it with little dead children on them. Oof. Ooh, smells like a basement. I think this has been in storage for a while. So it's a little musty in there. Smells a little mildewy. It's just got a ton of fake Living Dead Dolls money in there. Tim, you ever heard of the Living Dead Dolls game? Because it's here. Big as life. The money's actually got a fairly realistic texture to it. And it's got a bunch of little doll playing pieces, which are just cardboard playing pieces. And it's got some spell cards and action cards. When was this made? This has to be a fairly classic game. A lot of spooky little dolls. Looks like copyright 2003. Alright, so it's not that. I thought this would be from the 80s. Looks like a couple of the elastic bands broke open here. I had a tape is free at the post office. I was watching Hotel Transylvania 2. You can have too much tape. Helen requested that it be on both waterproof and that it would float. I had a thing in the computer and Google. I had to start a new account. That's why I couldn't make it on Christmas Eve. Wow, that sounds complicated. I wonder what happened. A lot of vegetables. It's discontinued now. I've never actually. I mean, I think I've seen Living Dead dolls, but I've never actually heard of them. I've never actually, like, I don't know, gotten into it. I am a hell. Hey Tim, I am healthy. You guys, I'm gonna get going. Freaking starving. Want to catch some Harry Potter. Bye, bye, Miss Mojo. Looks like the game of Chucky. Yeah, it's basically, it looks like Chucky's. The game. I know. I see that it's discontinued. I'm just like. It's so spooky. They're so creepy looking. Sorry if you, but do you have a camera you use for videos? No, the camera I'm using right now is attached to my laptop, so it's inside my Lenovo laptop. The camera I use for my streaming on Twitch on my desktop computer is called an EasyCam. I think it's not a Logitech. Creative EasyCam, I think. Honestly, what I would go with something. I think it's 1080p. You want to go higher resolution than HD, because the one I use on my PC is it's a little too grainy. I'm thinking about upgrading, so go higher than HD if you can. It was the only one I could get you. I think it's cool you had this game. Yeah, it looks like it was copyrighted 2003. So it's not. I thought, like, I didn't realize Living Dead dolls were a thing that was so recent. So I thought this was like a more of a vintage thing, because they have kind of that vintage look to them. But apparently, this hasn't been out much longer than 2003, at least. 1 sold, 5 sold deeds. All the money is calculated in sold deeds. And the board is actually a pretty high quality board. It's a typical kind of Milton Bradley style playboard. It's got a nice sort of hardcover finish on it. You can see the glossy finish and all the different. Try not to get so much of the glare on there. But yeah, it's a fairly comprehensive board there. I'll have to read the rules and see what it's all about. You got all your classic movie characters. You got the photos of all the different Living Dead dolls kind of strewn about. Some different sort of psychedelic monster milestones around. Yeah, we'll have to try this out. At this point, I've got a huge backlog of games to play, so no guarantee when this one's going to end up getting its time in the, not in the sun, but time on the table, I guess is the phrase I'm looking for. Alright, hold it that way so as to not break it in half. Well, thank you, Helen. Alright, let me put this cover back on here lest things fall apart. Yeah, I've never seen a Living Dead doll up close. Night, guys. Good night, Lee. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little spooky looking. I'm typically not into horror stuff, so I'm a little unnerved just kind of looking at it. My SIM cards doesn't recognize it. Forgot my password. Horror party game set collection and trading. Think Rummy with a trading twist. I don't think I've ever played Rummy either, Tim. I'm getting excited because I'm sorry. I also got lots of dinosaurs. Okay. Bye, Bunny. Bye. Helen, we have a few people in town here that have SO for the set. I usually collect the minis and it's the big ones I haven't got space for. Yeah. Yeah. I think I do have enough. I have some shelf space for it, so I'll put it in the games to be played queue, along with the dozen other games of Tim's that I'm still trying to get people together to play. God, I'm so friggin' wrapped up about this computer thing right now. I cannot believe another one got fried. This has been plaguing me for years. This is the third time this has happened. And I can't, just not have a PC. I need to have a PC because this laptop can't run a lot of the stuff I need to run. There's only 6 sets of minis. So there's 31 sets of regular-sized dolls and 6 sets of minis in the board game. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of my night trying to fix that computer. I'm going to eat dinner, maybe do an episode of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I'm going to open up this computer and swap out the video card, see if that fixes anything, because Red Star, the last thing I need is a die-hard gaming PC, because it'll get fried as well. Sounds expensive. What I need is some fucking new outlets in my wall and a better apartment. Last night did not. How have the online courses been going? The courses are going well. I was actually doing them way too fast for a while. I was doing a couple modules a day, and then I realized that if I did that, I was going to complete them too far ahead of time. So I'm pacing myself a little bit more with them. But they're going really well. Now that I'm getting into the actual SEO version or SEO portion of the courses, the social media stuff is actually fairly intuitive, but SEO it's harder to define what exactly you need to do to improve search engine optimization. So a lot of it's it's at the center of everything. If you're going to try to market something, the real message that they're trying to send is make sure people like your product and stand by it. And you know, they kind of skirt that message a lot, making it seem like, oh, well, you can sell anything if you do it the right way and if you market it right. But really, like, what I'm sensing from it is sell a good product and have people write good reviews and talk about it online, and that's really going to get you going more than, you know, paying for ad space and paying for billboards and stuff. Good luck with the computer. Wanted to ask if maybe drawing you is okay. Yeah, Vincent, go ahead and draw whatever you want. I don't mind. Nobody can stop you from drawing anything. Landed again. Surge protector, not the problem. I need a new outlet. If the wall does not have a grounding prong, there's nowhere for power surges to go. Like, there's extra actual, like, electrons that need to be routed somewhere, and that's what that third sort of little sticky outy guy on your plugs is a grounding wire. And even with the highest power surge protector, or the most expensive surge protector you can get, if there's no ground, you cannot protect your computer. House of Cards, Season 2, Episode 9. Freddy has to sell. Yeah. Yeah. Bad things happen to good people, Tim. Don't spoil it for everybody. People always joke, people still turn off their PCs when it storms, and I'm like, yes. You gotta, you know, if no one sent the extension cord yet. But then again, I only put the extension cord up a couple days ago, so it could be on its way for all I know. But this will give me something to work on in the meantime. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. Fucking goddamn it. So, that's a new project for me to work on. Tim, no spoilers. Okay, well, if it's not on my list, that means it's already been sent. That's nice. Carla's taking care of it. Carla, you're the one that's sending me a timer, too, right? You got all my electrical needs taken care of. Another thing that I ended up, a friend of mine gave me a gift today, and I now have paints. So for Zombicide, you get all these gray figurines, and you can paint them whatever color you want. And I was given these little paint bottles to paint the figures with, and it shows how you can make them look. However, I now have so many Zombicide miniatures that it would be impossible to even start painting them one by one. But I do have my two little Dungeons and Dragons figures that I'd be interested in painting. So I started painting one of the minis. I started painting one of the minis today, and I'm going to do the other one tonight, maybe, if I have time. So I'd get up and show you, but unfortunately I'm a little immobilized right now because I got a cat in the lap. She doesn't really want me to get up right now. Have you beaten the Tiny Tina DLC? I've beaten all of the Borderlands DLCs. Yes, the Tiny Tina's dungeon. What is it? Dragon Keep, Assault on Dragon Keep. That's one of the longest and most difficult DLCs for Borderlands. It's actually a good amount more difficult than all the rest of the DLCs, especially the holiday ones. The holiday ones are like meant to be about 10 minutes of play, but Tiny Tina will keep you busy for about probably 5 or 6 hours, if not 10. Do you mean the living doll that are coming out? Hey, Yvonne. Don't you dare get up. Yeah, the Twitch streams this morning were about 5 minutes of nothing. Oh, you mean the one that I did last night, where I was trying to play Mass Effect, and it was extremely frustrating for me? Yes, that was unfortunate. I started out tonight, and it's hard. It is very hard. Ippity, if you have any other DLC, I'd recommend trying that one before you do Tiny Tina. The respawns seem pretty high for a lot of the enemies. Well, there's also, like, level 50 guys running around, too, so, you know, it's not the easiest thing to smash your way through with a level 35 character. I have the PC version of Borderlands. I actually have it on this laptop and on the PC. Helen, you missed me on the chat. 10-inch dolls. Too big. Last night's stream. Right, I understand. Not for the LD game. I was saying the actual dolls. Right. Hey, Yasumi. You might be coming in at the tail end of the broadcast here. So I'm only level 32 right now. May have leveled up a bit. Yeah, Tiny Tina is going to be very difficult if you're only at level 32. What I would recommend is playing a little bit without your friends, going back into the base campaign, and beating every mission that you haven't previously beaten already, because you're going to need all that XP to help you get through Tiny Tina's Dragon Keep stuff. It's the most difficult of the DLCs, so just get as much XP as you can. Or hide behind them. You know, let them do all the killing and you can just hang out and get the XP with them. Okay, Yasumi. As long as you're not mad at me. Not that it would matter if you were, but yeah. I only have 6 side missions left after the main game. I tend to skip everything. Yeah. Alright, we'll go back, get those side missions done, and you'll at least have that much more going for you for Tiny Tina. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I want to take a walk to the supermarket, and I'm going to show you a little bit of a cat first. I'm going to take a walk to the supermarket, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to eat dinner. I might tweet out another episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which, it's still awful, but at least there's a supervillain in it now. Like a real supervillain who's recognizable from the Marvel Universe. And I mean, yeah, he's kind of a shitty, like, Spider-Man villain, but that's all I need. You know, you can't have power players in every single episode. You're not going to have Doctor Doom in every episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but Absorbing Man, I'm happy with that. While down the game pile, I'm not planning on calling the games till mid-January, and it's a hold off on the game sending for now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tim. I'll take whatever you want to send me, but I'm just like, I feel bad. I just feel bad for not having played it all. Let's see. Your baby, got your hoodie. Oh, hey, thanks, Mariana. This was sent to me. I think this was from Carla as well, right? So you can thank her for my beautiful Smash Brothers shirt. I had someone else commenting on how much they liked it too. Okay, so I'm gonna go. It's dinner time. I just gotta figure out a way to deal with this cat situation I have happening right now. This one. What do I do about this? I don't know. Maybe get this. Get out of here. Hey, get out of here. She says, no, I don't want to get out of here. Get out of here. She says, "Now I'm gonna go back to sleep." Hey, bud, you gotta wake up. Wake up. Get. You know what they can do. Here we go. Move this leg a little bit. Move this leg a little bit. Oh no, you're on a boat, bud. It's the ocean. Bye. She's stretching. It's the only way to do it. You gotta rock the boat a little bit. I kissed her butt to apologize. She's just gonna get more sleepy time on my lap tonight anyways. Right before I go to bed every night, I read a comic book, and she just comes and sits on my lap for a while. I do feel bad, though. Oh well. We'll do some more of that later. Okay, you guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you again soon. Keep an eye out on Twitter for more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tweets. Miss you, love you, bye.